kick back, but yeah.
I'm gonna say that's just a little light for this gun.
Yep.
It's working, but it's a shorty, and you know how shorties be. But
yep.
You know, this does have the adverse settings, so.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Misha, and we were out kind of doing our annual New Year's or immediately pre-New Year's shoot. And we had a big boy, so we didn't have as much room in the vehicle as usual, so I was kind of thinking of short little guns. And I've got two of them here. I really just took them out for fun because I enjoy them. But then I thought a short little comparison would not be bad. We've got the Swiss Arms, or SAN, SG-553 pistol, chambered for 5.56, with an arm brace. Ironically, it's actually an IWI arm brace, and it does fold. This has an 8.9-inch barrel with a 3-prong Rotex suppressor compatible flash hider. We've got a folding front iron sight. We've got a adapter rear sight that clamps on, short pick rail, typical 5.53 handguards, horizontal cocking handle, and you know the drill. We've done quite a few videos on the Swiss and shot it just because I always enjoy shooting it, and with the newer guns like the 5.50 and 5.51, I feel like this hadn't received enough attention lately. Shot it up against the Israeli Galil Ace pistol. This is also the 5.56 version, the one that feeds from Stanag AR-15 M16 mags. Very similar gun. This has a slightly shorter barrel. We're at about 8 1/4 to 8.3 inches. Typical flash hider. We have a front fixed sight. We have a longer pick rail. We have rail sections here on the handguard underneath these. And we've got a fixed rear sight. And this too has a folding brace. And these guns are very similar in that they're both kind of derived from the AK operating system. They're both long stroke gas piston systems with a 2-lug rotating bolt. So how do they shoot? Well, the Galil, the Ace in 5.56 as a pistol, is one of the nicest little shorties. It's very reliable. We've never really had problems with this one or the one that Jay owns jamming. Trigger is respectively nice. It's very compact. The only real complaint is this magwell has a kind of an odd shape, and we found that it's not always completely Stanag compatible. Typical GI mags fit, Magpuls fit, but some, like we were using Korean steel today, they kind of got stuck a little bit. We've had this with some other mags, nothing major. They actually feed okay, it's just getting them out. Sometimes you have to kind of wiggle them out. So this polymer magwell could be trimmed or altered just a smidgen, but other than that, we've never really had any problems with these. And these are real factory built guns made in Israel by Israel Weapons Industry, IWI. They're true imports because they're pistols, they're 100% Israeli. So how did that stack up to the SAN gun? This is also a true import. Same things apply. We did experience a couple of minor kind of, not even stovepipes, just failure for the bolt to really get launched back with enough inertia to completely strip the next round. I think it's because of the ammo. I was using some 55 grain that we'd never tried before. The 62 grain still ran 100% through it. So I'm wanting to say that the ammo was just a little bit weak, and I didn't have it on the adverse gas setting. I just had it on the standard. I have very, very little doubt that on adverse it would have cycled completely. I know the first time I owned a 5.53 pistol, which we videoed ages ago now, we had to put it on adverse to cycle pretty much anything. It could also be this is just getting dirty, because it started to happen after the second or third magazine, and I haven't really gone in and cleaned the gas system in a few range trips, you know. So it could just be getting gunked up, needing a little lube. I noticed the bolts getting a little bit rough, so it could be a little dry. It was very cold out today as well. That said, this is still my favorite. The Galil is nice. The Ace is nice. It's very smooth bolt. It's a little stiffer. Trigger is smooth but a little heavy. Comparing it to the Swiss Critter here, even though the bolt may be a little dry, it's still very smooth from start to end of the throw, and the trigger it's just nice. For a military trigger, it's very nice. This is also a little bit lighter. We get a little bit longer barrel too, so a little better performance. The sights are obviously better. I mean, these are Swiss diopters, well known for being awesome. And see this little scuff behind the ejection port? Some people use tape or Velcro to cover that. I am proud of that scuff. That means this gun isn't a safe queen. It actually gets shot, gets enjoyed, and gets loved. So that's just one of those marks, just like marks on AR-15 brass deflectors or on the stock with an AUG or any other number of guns where brass bounces off. So I am very proud to say this is a shooter. So this is, as much as I like Galils and the Ace, if I had to get rid of one, that would have to go. The 553, this one in particular, is just nice. This one was well put together. It's got the nice steel lower, steel upper. And I recently found out that actually the Swiss paratroopers, even though when you go online, it says they use the 553 LB, the long barrel, at least more recently, they are pretty much buying guns identical to this with the short 8.9-inch barrel and actually the folding front diopter and then the clamp-on rear. The idea is they keep the rear diopter in a neat little case these come with, and they have it if they need it. Otherwise, they just tend to run an optic up here. So now that I know this is pretty much a facsimile of something the Swiss paratroopers use, I like it even more. Anyway, this is just a fun little video. For histories on either of these, we have multiple videos, so I'm not going to reiterate here and now. Both Jay and I are tired, but again, from a couple of kind of light strokes with some 55 grain, this was 100% reliable as usual. And likewise, the Galil was as well, with the only really issue we ran into being some of the steel mags were getting kind of stuck and had to be kind of, coerced out. They're both great guns. These are obviously much cheaper than these, so if you go with an Ace, you will not be disappointed. Both are true mil-spec, military-grade short guns. Not every shorty little 223, 556 you see is a toy. Some of them are actually meant for Commando, SWAT use, and these guns have a very honest, very long and well-deserved military and police defense pedigree. If you have any questions or comments, we welcome them below. If you could, please check out our Patreon page and also like, share, subscribe to all that good stuff. And hope you enjoy this little video. If you did and you have not already, check out our playlist. We've got one for Israel, one for Swiss guns, and you'll find more and other unique content like this there. This is Misha, and we will catch you very soon next time.